world is broken. We got a nice "the world is broken" in there. How did we feel about that? That was kind of spicy, huh? That was kind of spicy, huh? Okay. I am fixing some stuff real quick. Looks like we got it fixed. That's ideal. Look at that. Okay. That's ideal. So, we are starting our stream today watching the cousin play some League. I am going to be watching the stream of the tournament holders, the league holders, I should say. And then probably hopping into Dark Souls. We've got our life. And we've got our poison. Also possibly life. Okay. They are waiting now for the go into theater mode here. Actually, check this. I'm gonna go into full screen mode. Oh, baby, a triple. Okay. I should probably, wow, what an awful streamer. I could have definitely had some music going this whole time while I was talking to you. Oh, wait, no, pause my music. Pause this. You know what we did? We did a thing. At the bottom of... Ooh, actually, I don't know if I can do it yet. I won't do it yet. Because I'm streaming to both YouTube and Twitch. I'll get it figured out for YouTube. But I got it worked out on Twitch, so I've got to figure it out on YouTube. I've got to be able to give them credit, and I imagine I just have to put it in the description. That's bright. But I can officially use, well, once I put it on YouTube in my description, I can use Chill Hop, the YouTube channel. I can use their music during my streams. So we're going to be doing that instead of this generic simple stuff. All right, so the good news is we're watching the cuz, okay? Plays for a team called Big Menergy. If that doesn't already get you going, my mic looks loud. Is that better? Oh, that's way better. Okay. If that doesn't already like send you for loops just hearing the name, yeah, I'm sorry. But they are playing against Dreadzone Tartarus. Looks like Dreadzone Gaming is their thing. DZG. I guess I can flip over to this screen here and show you. Boom. That makes me so small and I kind of like it. Oh, baby, why is that wrong? I need to change. Sorry. Mondo technical difficulties. at the moment. Boom. Technical difficulties solved. So this is who we are. We are 100% for Big Menergy. If you're not for Big Menergy, get out of here. Everything looks good everywhere. The reason I'm not listening to them at this very moment, they were talking for a second, but oh dude, actually I should put it in the title that I'm watching them. Hold up. I should have done this. I failed them. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Aegis. I failed you, and I apologize. Okay. Okay, there we go. That should be good. They're playing their own music at the moment, and I don't know that I can play that. I probably can't, so I figured I'd be safe and not. Well, I'm excited for Dark Souls 2, though. Hold up, let me, I've got to fix all my stuff. Let me make sure, actually, that I've got Dark Souls 2 downloaded. Well, I might just have it in my cart, and if that's the case. Yikes, that's the case. Okay, hold up. Wow. Where's my wish list? Wish list. Dark Souls 2, add to cart. Wait, back. Why do I have two different Dark Souls 2s? I've got two different Dark Souls 2s. One of these is a DLC, I guess? Alright, I guess I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna purchase this. Purchase for myself. Yes, please. Thank you very much. I think that's... Nope, it changed. Oh, I've got it right here. Look at that. Sorry, I cannot show you my card on stream as much as I know you would like to know. I agree. Purchase. You're sad? Why? Taking forever? Oh. I've got it. I asked them. I asked them if I could watch, and they're like, yeah, bruv, no prob, thanks for asking. I was like, great. So I'm a stream watching you play. I was just getting my Dark Souls 2 downloaded because I think I'm gonna get into that. And I thought I already had it downloaded, but apparently not. So we are downloading it. Dark Souls 2. I've got you going on both Twitch and YouTube, by the way, so you're gonna be all over the place. I saw you got your champ. I saw that they banned Fiddlesticks, made me real sad. I was ready to watch some Fiddlesticks. Oh, remember the rye? I went back and got the cask strength. Also, my team is talking too, so I might not hear everything over you. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, I sent you a snap of it. Oh, that's right. I did. It's good. It's the same. It's it doesn't lack any other taste that's in the original rye. It's just stronger. No, the same amount of burn. It's just like with the regular rye, like 4 glasses about that, and I would be feeling really good. With this one, like 2 to 2.5 glasses. So just jam into my music. Alright, so we got the Dark Souls downloading. It is at 6 gigs at a 9.9. Pumped for that. I really do. I might go and get. I don't know what this second. I've got 2. I don't know what the second one is. So I might have to download the second one as well. We'll see. Maybe you would know if you come back. If not, I'll just ask you later. Trading cards. What the hell is a trading card? Apparently I got a trading card. Steam client has been updated. Lit. Did I just say my Dark Souls was done downloading? It is! Alright, we are set and prepped for Dark Souls 2. Set and prepped. I've got to charge. So that I can light it up. Have some fancy colors going while I'm streaming. You're starting to see it? Cool. Dang, that means it's gonna be like another 6 minutes for us. I think. Which is fine. Man, everything looks good. Yo, having... Well, having I hate to like be the I don't hate it because I'm not crying, I'm just happy. 3 monitors, is nice. Because I've got you guys right here, right in front of me, and I like it this way, and I like having my camera right here because then whenever I look at you, I'm looking at the camera, kinda. I'm looking down. I could look more directly at the camera more often, make it a little more personal. I don't know, does that make it personal or creepy? Little column A, little column B. But then I've got like my main gaming monitor here, obviously right in front of me, and then on the right, that's where I'll pull up. So on this one, on my streaming one, all I have open is Streamlabs, and then I've got any browsers that I want to open. I've got email, YouTube, Twitch. I've got anything else I want open over here, so I can stream, play my game, and watch something if I wanted to watch something, or like I have YouTube open on this one to make sure that that stream is looking all right, because I don't know how YouTube looks, I guess. So I'm just making sure that YouTube is happy with my stream. And then on my Streamlabs, on my dual, because I'm dual streaming, I have like a multi-stream tab for chat where anybody that talks on YouTube should show up here. So I don't know if anybody is going to be hopping in on YouTube to watch this. I don't know if anybody on anywhere is going to hop in to watch me spectate a league match. But like if I'm playing a game like Unworthy or Dark Souls, and I want to, I came to the realization, and I'm going to start doing it a little more, of just playing all the smaller games. Like Unworthy, like playing games that aren't saturated, you know? So playing Call of Duty, it's a very saturated game. Like you've got a lot of really big creators playing the big games, taking the viewers. And why would somebody come watch me when they can go watch somebody who's super freaking talented at the game, that are like full-time streamers? So they put their time and energy into streaming. I obviously am not a full-time streamer. It's been like a week since I've streamed. So if I get into like the smaller games where it's not as popular games, I want to say, like Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight was fine. It was still a little bigger game. I would put it at like a mid-level game. I didn't get a ton of followers from playing it, but I did get other eyes on me. What's the game with a freaking hammer? Why am I spacing? Oh my gosh, come on now, brain. The dude in the cauldron, you're going up the hill. I am so mad at myself. I am so getting over it. Gosh. Getting over it. Just a smaller kind of rage game. Unworthy, who was done by one of the devs of Crowsworn. I'm going to get into Crowsworn heavy. I'm so looking forward to that. I'm going to get into Silksong when that comes out. So looking forward to that. So like just the smaller games that aren't like Call of Duty or League of Legends or Apex or anything that's saturated. Make sure. I wonder if I can do this. Oh baby, we can. Boom. Oh, let's go. There we go. Okay. Is that a freaking fruit fly that just flew in front of my camera that I just saw? I don't like that. Why are the fruit flies invading my room? That's kind of rude. That's kind of rude, let me tell you. I just now got the mobile dashboard. Usually the mobile dashboard is on top of it. I get a text like a minute after I start. I've been live for 20 minutes now. 20 minutes of just random talking. I wonder. I can't. I just have to keep that one quiet, I guess. I don't need to do it right now. No, I think I will. I'm gonna start streaming hiding my viewers, so I don't actually know or I won't know if somebody is in here with me. And I think that'll get me into the habit of consistently talking and consistently, I guess, always being engaging or always trying to be engaged for the possibility that somebody's in here. Because I do know that there's a delay between when somebody actually hops into the stream and when that shows up as a viewer. So all that time that there's that delay, if I'm not talking, if I'm not being entertaining, that I don't know what that delay is. Let's say that delay is 30 seconds. That could be 30 seconds that somebody clicked on me and was like, hey, I'll just check him out, or hey, like I wanted to watch some gameplay of this game, or his card looked interesting and I just clicked on it. In that 30 seconds, if I'm just sitting here silent, not doing anything, and even if I'm playing the game, if I'm concentrating in the game, but it's not something that, like, if something's taking my full concentration, yeah, obviously I'm not going to be talking. But if there's any like dead point in the game and I'm not talking, or I'm not making some sort of conversation, then I should be talking to you guys. It looks like we are into the game, so I am going to hop over here. Oh, good. This gives me a chance to move this stuff. Sorry. Okay. So we are hopping in here. We are going to then make this full screen and turn off my music. Turn this off. And we are going to unmute them.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like it's going to be an invade from the side of Big Energy. Now, possibly Purple does have Flash, but Lirikyu, does he take the E first? Yes, level 1 E flashes forward as well. The Zyra E connects onto possibly Purple as well. Flash
what is this?
Lulu, but the Lucian also uses the Flash and the Piercing Light. So
okay.
We're in for a series tonight, man.
If you're going to do that, Big Energy, commit with the Flash Charm, or just don't Flash Charm and just, when Lirikyu flashes in with the Phase Breaker, just throw the Charm. You've already committed with the set Flash.
Yikes, Cam, he didn't throw his Charm, apparently.
Yeah, definitely some coordination issues just to start off our game. Now do note that Big Energy are our play-ins team, DZT are our second seed, so definitely a bit of a some I would say some misleading signings. DZT did pick up some FF wins, but that's not important.
Damn,
right
so
now.
DZT
like
apparently is like
the summoner spells in the mid lane definitely
up there.
of a solo queue game. The barrier, the ignite. A lot of these spells can catch your opponent off guard.
And it sounds like
But,
let me make myself a little bit.
Doesn't have Flash in this melee ranged matchup.
Move myself over a smidgen more.
Something to pay attention to as well.
Yeah, particularly scary against an Urgot who
perfect.
Urgot that takes anything but disdain level 1. So I sincerely hope that Evil Gambit opted for the Yep, there we go.
So specifically,
there we go. On towards Lirikyu, Evil Gambit getting those shotgun knees, and look at
specifically this is who we're watching. Lava Lizard.
So much
playing in the mid lane as Ari. He is.
People like to joke that Urgot's not a champion, but in fact he is.
I want to say he's Ari main.
Be level 1. It's only after level 1 that he stops being a champion for a little bit. Shotgun legs do a ton of damage, max HP damage on those bad boys.
Also, their top laner, Lirikyu,
so important.
He's nice. He's a nice top laner, super nice.
Big, lanky cannon.
I watched this little. I don't know what this little zombie dude's name. This possibly purple. I don't know what the name of that champ is, but my God, he might be the cutest champ of the game. Like every other champ of the game is either trying to be super strong.
Now Evil Gambit is gonna get engaged on towards Lirikyu. Lirikyu does have that haymaker, but does go slightly wide.
Super strong, or
Evil Gambit forced the flash away into the.
Let's go, Lirikyu. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh. On towards Lirikyu, able to keep him alive for just a bit more, but Lirikyu, really good trade onto Evil Gambit, chunking him out and forcing.
They're either trying to be super strong, super tough, or sexy. Like that's the two things. Whereas that dude is just freaking cute.
The Urgot doesn't have nearly as much threat as the set does. The set so much sustain with the passive, so much threat with the haymaker. Oh, Bandit.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Go in as well, but first blood goes towards Sirix. Now Silver Spy is here as well. The W does go down slightly wide off of Tofuster.
We'll take first blood. Lirikyu's level up.
Lirikyu does have a huge wave crashing in as well, and is a set, so the threat of a dive is very real. Urgot has no flash, remember, so definitely a lot of things happening around the map. And so far, it's looking in favor of Big Energy. Lirq posturing so aggressively right now.
Yeah, this is a full court press from Big Energy, pressure in every lane, and unfortunately, the Dread Zone gank bot lane just did not pan out. The bandit shots getting stuffed by the plants from Zyra. Something I mentioned in Champ Select that was a potential concern.
It's actually so fun to watch.
Hard for the Amumu to find stuff in this lane.
Watch Cam play this.
Now,
this Ahri.
I didn't realize.
A bit of a redeeming factor.
I also don't know like my audio compared to these guys.
Does have that mana advantage as well, and has all the Orion, all the
that might be better. But watching Cam play Ahri, I didn't realize how much like how useful charm is, like just to bring an enemy towards you, and I don't think the enemy could do anything while they're charmed. And it's so there's just so many times to use it, and so many uses. It's cool.
If he wants it after clearing this wave, and there shouldn't be a threat of a dive because one, we know that Xin Zhao is bot side on Krugs, but
yeah, no,
Redstone don't know that.
Who's got Xin? Oh, Blue is okay. I haven't really watched any other of the teammates of Big Energy. The only one I've watched other than Lava Lizard is Lirq, who again, he's nice with his top lane. He knows how to play top.
Looking pretty even after that first blood given away by the Amumu there.
Oh, cancel. Yeah, and I don't think Xin Zhao, even with the pressure bot lane, can attempt the Drake. One, Ahri's out of resources, has no teleport, so going to take a little bit for his mid laner to get back on the map. And also, Xin Zhao hasn't reset. There's no items right now for him.
I'm happy with the.
Be my guess.
Okay, there we go. He got his level 6.
Elements really posturing quite threateningly.
I don't know what this jungler is.
I don't know what that champ is, but I don't like it. I don't
like
like the idea of just a trotting.
Even on CS, which has been really good for the side of Best Puncher.
Yeah, that's more than you should hope for in this kind of bully lane. Being this close in CS is very nice to see. And I think JMSY really needs to get mid lane because Ahri cannot reset. The Ori has too much of a resource advantage, and it's preventing him from doing much on the map right now.
Yeah, Lava Lizard just out of
mana
right now.
Oh, yikes.
On towards the Ahri, possibly purple, does miss the bandit shots onto Serix, use the dash.
Okay, Ahri's channeling up. She stopped the channel.
Meanwhile, in the top lane as well, Disdain going on towards Lirq, has that ultimate coming down on towards Evil Gambit. Haymaker goes completely wide. Ultimate goes down on towards Lirq.
Oh, he had to flash.
Flash forward out of the set. Evil Gambit trying to do some
spacing
and trying to get away, but
oh, let's go. Let's go.
Does have that barrier. The charm
Charm?
completely wide for Lava Lizard. Silent Elements looks like he's gonna live for now, but Silver Smite is in the area as well. Does have the flash, but not going to enforce that with the
Lirq's still here.
Well. Looks like Lirq and Evil Gambit still want to trade aggressively. It's a 20 CS lead from the set. Woo.
God, Lirq is just so nice in the top. 20 CS lead already.
It's over. Good condemn. Thank you. Yeah, and also often for the Blade of the Ruin King. Look at this. Vamp Scepter in his pocket. So not interested in the all too popular Gore Drinker Sterax. Yeah, good buffer.
Great buffer from Evil Gambit.
Yeah, I don't know what the buffer is. I didn't see it.
Mathematically correct set Lirq is, but is going for that throwback set build, which I honestly think should be making a resurgence here. But speaking of which, Silver Smite might be in trouble here. First, to use the flash away, but Evil Gambit might be in trouble.
Oh, let's go, let's go. Come on, finish that. Oh no!
JMSI is in trouble. The audacious charge back in towards Silver Smite. Lilia picks up the kill, and that's gonna be huge for Silver Smite.
Yikes.
Helps out Evil Gambit. The Bramble has so much value. If he doesn't have that, he definitely dies.
Dude, I like the aggression of this bot lane.
Yeah, absolutely. So see here right away, teleport back into the lane. Lirq might be in trouble. Haymaker chunks out Evil Gambit extremely low.
I think he can kill.
Evil Gambit does have that flash as well. Is he gonna look for the kill? Lirq looking pretty well. One auto. Gonna take that for now, but I would say that's bad for Evil Gambit. You teleport back to lane and you lose half your health immediately. Set has teleport over you. One TP back to lane and you're kind of back in that situation again.
Yeah, it's
nice interrupt.
Gets cancel. Good cancel with the Arden plays. But yeah, no pots in Evil Gambit's inventory, and the Vamp Scepter and set passive are on the other side that he has to contend with. So
I was
it's
almost
enough
thinking
battle for
about
here.
just
And
spectating
he
and
uses
streaming the
free reset. Ooh,
spectate,
good
but I do like
Charm going down onto his side limits, does have
I
that
do like the
shield
guys
effect.
talking
Wait,
that
going
know
down
more
on
than I
this
do.
Right now, Lava Lizard does have the ultimate, but looks like it's just gonna be a trade of ultimates for both mid laners. In the meanwhile, JMSY did pick up the Cloud Dragon with Tofuster in the top side, in the bot side, but Silver
I don't know if
Smite
you want
on the
this.
top side now does have the charm onto, does have the sleep on towards the set, but look at how low everyone is. Silver Smite.
Yikes.
Oh,
Yikes.
nice.
Oh,
With the
no.
flash, with that stay, with the meat grinder, picks up the kill on towards Lirq. 101 on this Urgot. And Silver Smite definitely getting the ball rolling figuratively and literally, but Spirit Rush.
Let's go. Let's go, Lava Lizard.
Does have that barrier,
Damn.
but Lava Lizard not able to find enough damage to go for the kill there. So much action happening on in this bot and in this top and mid lane here, Simulcrum.
Yeah, action all across the map, but critically, Big Ben.
Who is this? Is this the sup that's throwing up all these like
but they're unable to convert the heralds.
these lava tentacles? I don't know what they call them.
They burn so much stuff topside. They burned the Urgot flash. They burned the Urgot ult, which is coming up pretty quickly. But
Get another plate. There we go.
So that window to secure herald for Dreadzone is fading, and you're not looking for much bot side.
Okay.
Look at the constant pressure from the Lucian Zyra. They're not making anything happen down here anytime soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Zyra.
It's be a 5 CS lead in just a 5 CS lead for the side of Series, so not that not too much. Definitely,
Still a 20 CS lead up top. Ooh, Cam is down by
really, if I'm the Vayne right
almost 20 CS.
I'm really happy as an AD carry. Myself in climbing the ranks recently, definitely has done really well to stay safe.
Purple
in this
coming up the
laning
middle.
phase. And I think the really good part is recognizing that you don't have to be ahead if you're on a scaling champion. You can be down a couple CS and that's okay.
Yeah, and the fact that they've kept it only to the first blood on the Lucians thus far, and maybe a plate I haven't actually taken a gander at that bot tower.
2 plates.
2 plates.
2 plates for the Lucian? Okay. So I think Zyra was probably nabbing some of that gold, so 160 plus the 400 from first blood plus a few CS. Not a crazy lead, but still a nice lead for the Lucian nonetheless.
Yeah, exactly. Now Lucian is notoriously, one of those early game champions that can roll.
And I think Ari's ult gives her 3 dashes or something like that.
This bot lane. Now, Tofuster is
Was that a flash?
in that top side, going for that Rift Herald, but Silent Elements and Silver Smite both rotating over. Lirq does get that level up.
Oh, good charm.
Lava Lizard walking
Let's
down
go.
Silver
Let's go.
with the
Let's
Lily
go.
and
Oh my
Ignite
gosh.
Tank is gonna pick up the kill. Lava Lizard picks up kill on towards Silver Smite, and
Let's go!
Free Rift Herald for the side of Big Menergy.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Jason, I'm scratching my head that Dreadzone even attempting to enter River. You're a Mumu's bot side.
Don't scratch your head about that. That was good play on Lava Lizard. Come on now.
You're at a numbers disadvantage.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good bandage toss.
Yeah, good bandage toss.
Uh-oh.
First, Sad Mummy coming
Oh,
out.
we had to
Serious.
flash out.
Bandage toss. One more coming down. Possibly purple.
Yikes.
Hunter picks up the kill onto a series, but Evil Gambit.
All right,
in
that's
trouble in the
Evil
top lane,
Gambit
has the
down.
meat
But
grinder,
he
picks up a kill onto Lirq. Fear goes down on towards JMSY.
rip.
Whew.
Wow.
That's a lot of action going down, but really good for the side of DZT.
Yeah, getting kills back despite losing the Herald, which is really good because they're not gonna get nearly as much plate gold as Big Menergy
Damn.
can potentially grab for themselves. And the Urgot pulling ahead now, and Xin Zhao and the set have such a hard time now dealing with Bramblevest Ninja Tabby on the Urgot, a champ who wants you to jump on him, who encourages you to do so. It means free disdain, free fear beyond death, and free shotgun legs applications. You don't want to jump on him anymore. He's getting really strong.
Yeah, and it looks like
I think I've played against that champ once, the big dude, the big top lane for red side. I think I've only played against him once. I still don't know all his mechanics and what he does.
Go for a stride breaker even. I think something that offers more damage and ability to fight in this lane.
So I don't know.
For the side of the
I don't know what to watch for with him.
Yeah, I think Evil Gambit being a little bit too much of a role player with his lead. He's just trying to be the beef ball that his team needs to enter into River.
Rift and
But
bot. Is
I
that
think you
bot?
can do
That
even
should be
with
turret down,
Forging
yeah?
Curse or Stride Breaker. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Yep, that's turret down. Very nice.
Go down
Lava
the
Lizard
ball
with the
lane.
charm. Let's
Nice.
go.
Silver Spike
Dude, that's
once
so
again
much
might be in trouble here.
damage.
He's
Zyra
dead.
needs
Let's
to provide,
go!
but JMSY flashes forward with that audacious
Oh wait, he
charge.
flashed.
Lava Lizard
No,
picks
he
up
did get
another
him.
kill,
Let's go.
2-0 on this Ari now, so you know some mistakes coming out here from the jungler of DZT.
Yeah, this Lily has been getting tagged by more skill shots.
Yeah, I don't
Skill shots
see.
than I
I
think I've
don't
ever
know
seen a Lily
this
get tagged by.
champ
Two
that
charms.
this set is going
It's normally
against.
incredibly
So I don't
difficult
know what that
to
matchup is like.
track the Lilia because of the movement
Dude,
speed
Rift
that she
Herald,
has.
Dragon,
But
set is up by 15 CS.
I'm not sure. I think.
Once again,
Oh no.
Spear Rush in the mid lane. Silent Elements might be in trouble
Barrier
here. Does
available.
find that barrier. Ignite doesn't come down from Lava Lizard, so it doesn't look like
They've
there's gonna be
stolen
much retreat there,
blue.
but Silent Elements under so much trouble in this tower.
Oh, the
Oh,
nice
coming down
charm.
towards him.
Was that
Yeah,
Ignite? Did he Ignite?
almost.
Lives by a sliver of health.
Didn't look like.
So close for the Silent
Damn.
Lava Lizard, but Silent Elements does
Dude,
have
he's
that
playing
barrier
well. I
to be
like to
able
watch
keep
this.
himself alive.
Yeah, I'm loving the.
Oh, wait, that
decisiveness
was
from
their
both
second
players in
dragon.
this game. They're both willing to just spend the ultimate cooldown whenever they have the opportunity, and you love to see it. If you're just holding the cooldown,
Dude,
waiting
I
for the
don't know
opportunity,
about
that
this
moment might
this
never come.
crab
But
spider
both,
thing with a
Orianna and
gun.
Ari making use of
I don't
those
know,
with some
man.
great pressure.
Yeah,
Oh.
spoken really well there. As you see Lucian rotating towards this mid lane, trying to get some pressure onto the bot lane as well. Stranglethorns does come down from the Syra, but looks like not going to be able to get much in return.
Yeah, and the gold lead's not crazy yet by any means, Jason. But I imagine Dreadzone feels somewhat behind in this game, feel pressured in this game.
Yeah,
Because while they're getting kills, they have
I
the
see
kill lead, they
tons
have
of pressure.
not a single objective to their name. Every time that Big Menergy have gotten a kill, they've been able to convert something. Or they use the lane pressure they have to get an objective. Lane pressure bot lane, get Drake. Lane pressure top, get Rift Herald and get a pick. And go for bot tower, get a kill. And so Dreads don't have kills, but what have they accomplished with those kills? What's that gold going towards? Because right now it's really not going anywhere. Vayne has a kill, which is really nice, but it's going to take a little while longer yet for Vayne to be relevant.
Yeah, if you look at,
I don't know what this thing is.
Even though it's just 3 CS, you can see the Kraken Slayer finish for Lucian. You can see the Quicksilver Sash. What a such a great luxury item, especially gets so early on in the game. You know, that's going to be really huge for the side of Sirix here. Bandage toss combo coming onto Sirix.
There it is.
Very nice, Lava Lizard. Very nice, Lava Lizard!
Charge on the side of Knight taking down as well. Totally decimating DZT. The flash coming in as well. Lava Lizard's on rampage right now, trying to chase down Bambi through the jungle. That was really well played from Lava Lizard, setting up that flash.
That's my
so well.
boy.
Shredding through the DZT health bars.
Yeah, and the QSS, you just pointed out, came in clutch, allowing him to escape the curse of the Sad Mummy and getting that kill before going down to Silver Smite. But again, no objective converted for DZT. They lose their mid tower. They get the shutdown onto Lucian, which is great. But yeah, kills are great.
All right, kills have been evened though.
Another thing
Kills
is
have been
who's
evened,
getting these kills,
and they're up by
perfectly
2.5k
fine if
gold.
manage to trade a kill, especially since they do have quite a late game oriented composition. But if it's going onto the Lilia,
The set is a level
not really going
down,
towards the hands of the Vayne,
but he's still
that just
up
means that
by
the snowball that DZT wanna build
12
is just
CS.
rolling slightly slower than they would want to.
Oh no, third
Silver
charm.
Smite getting charmed again. Look at all that
She's
damage.
dead.
Silver Smite might be dead. Ignite is ticking down from lava.
Oh, she
no
lives.
Ignite going down. Just the Leandri's burn, but it looks like Silver Smite is gonna live. And I don't know if we're watching instant replay or something, but that's the how manyth time that I've seen the Lilia get charmed.
Third time, I believe.
The how manyth
Twice on
time?
that very same ramp, Jason. So I think if I'm Silver Smite, I'm avoiding that ramp. And while we're on the topic of Silver Smite and Lilia, I'm a little concerned that Lilia's down CS to a Xin Zhao, a champ who should not be farming nearly as well or effectively as a Lilia, who has so much AoE, so much mobility.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, right by all
super
the
happy.
but
Holy crap,
I
that's
think they
what?
This is why.
I think they
That's
found
almost a
culprit.
40 CS lead in the jungle.
There is a thief in Silver Smite's jungle, and I say Silver Smite's jungle, I mean DZT's jungle, because it's no one player's property.
Yeah,
It belongs to the
absolutely.
team.
As you hear
Oh, no,
Silver
come-
Smite here kind of dancing in no man's land here. The Lilia once again.
Let's
getting
go.
caught. Picks up the free kill onto a Bambi lost in the
And that's going to be a
jungle.
Rift Herald.
And,
You guys taking Rift,
just like
right?
we said, good job DZT for getting the
See,
shutdown.
see,
Silver
they
Smite
take
goes
a
ahead and
kill,
gets it
they
right
take the
back.
Rift. Let's go.
Yeah, I think just vacate that ramp, Jason, if you're DZT.
Yo, this is
it's a
nice
no-go
play
zone.
by Big Energy.
Your jungler has died twice there, and then almost a third on that very ramp. No more. Just Bambi should not be walking anywhere close to that thing.
Bambi. That's what I'm going to call that champ from now on. Yep.
We got Drake
Bambi.
spawning soon, and I don't know how much gold they have in their pockets. Can we get a gold toggle, Mr. Producer?
Yeah, that would be greatly appreciated. See here.
Okay.
400 in the top lane. Only just around 400 in the jungle as well, which is quite surprising.
Yeah.
500 towards the mid lane for the Orianna, and 1,100 in that bot lane for the side. Oh, Silver Side Elements ults nothing,
Great.
but Lava Lizard ulting nothing as well. Both mid laners kind of using their cooldowns here, but it looks like nothing's really gonna happen. See here, ult comes down on towards Liku. Liku does get that haymaker wave, flashes out as well from Evil Gambit. Both top laners
they're taking blue again. Dude, I like them taking these
really
blues from the red
emphasizing
jungle.
that dragon, and kind of without even realizing it's Malcolm. Big Menergy are on soul point.
Wait, they took the dragon already.
Back to their objective-focused approach in this game. And Evil Gambit forces the TP from Lirku, which means he has TP advantage. Only 2 teleports in this entire game of Summoner's Rift, 1 on each side, and Lirku burned both Summoners. That his TP and Flash are now both down, and Gambit has both in his pocket. And it is going to be the Frostfire into the Titanic. I actually, if he's going to tank build, I actually would have liked the chem tank, the move speed, so he can run in and flip someone. Because
now
he's not gonna get a priority target with the Frostfire.
Yeah, now I may be just a stickler, I might just not like fun, but if I'm DZT, honestly, I think the Frostfire is horrible. Set ultimate onto you.
Was he just doing sit-ups? Was that what I just saw?
Frontlining as much as either the Amumu or the Urgot, and so
I think Set was just doing sit-ups.
Awkward angle for the side of Evil Gambit here. Set is going like Bork does have that Iron Spike whip as well, so that's a lot of AD ratios that's gonna convert that health over onto damage. That's gonna slam dunk right onto DZT. It looks as
Are they just going right down mid lane right now? What are they doing?
Posturing mid lane. Looks
Yeah.
like they want to put that Herald down.
Yep.
Yep, gonna break or almost break another tower. I think it's actually
Nope,
gone.
that's
Lucian gets a few
gone.
taps
Let's
on
go.
it. Yeah, Shelly's gonna take care of the rest. Shelly might not even be needed. Oh, never mind. Shelly was
Shelly. When is the Rift Herald been called Shelly? I like that.
Good charm.
Oh, dude, charm goes down on towards possibly over. The calling comes down as well. The new calling as well with all that crit multiplier. Now, Evil Gambit finally choosing to group up with the team, but just a bit late. Nothing really much going on right here. And so, if I'm DZT right now, I'm staring down the barrel of Soul Point, a 4,000 gold lead. What should I do to kind of get myself
What are we
back
doing
into
here?
it?
Are we going for another turret?
I think right now it's really tough because you don't have great.
What was that charm, Cam?
Well,
That happened.
yeah, that happened. Okay, Bowling Ball not going to be quite effective either. It's so difficult because you don't have great champs. You don't have great engage. Like, you have the Amumu, right? But the Zyra is so effective, especially out of lane, at stopping the Amumu's engage attempts. And the vision control that Big Menergy have make it
So
that
when's
any
next dragon?
attempt,
Next dragon's in what?
that Dread Zone
2
try to
minutes?
make
3
to
minutes?
engage and
2
start
and
a
a half
fight
minutes?
will be seen and tracked by Big Menergy, which gives Zyra plenty of time to set up plants in anticipation and block the bandage toss. And if you're not chain CCing a backline target, then I don't know how.
I want to
Dread Zone's
start
fight.
learning how to
I
play
think it's all on the
Zinzao
Vayne
too.
right now.
I
It's
think
on
he
the
would.
Vayne
I
and it's
mean,
on the,
I do and I don't.
Shockwave
He's
on
another
Orianna.
champ that I'm
That's how
interested
they're
in
gonna fight
playing
now.
in jungle.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really hoping that DZT actually choose to.
Dude,
group up
somehow
for
Set
this,
is still up by 20 CS. I don't
Ocean
know how
Soul
that's
fight
still a
because
thing.
You have such a great wombo combo with all these.
Dude,
ultimates, but if you don't
Zinzao
have
up
the
by
chance to
almost
use it,
50
what's the point
CS in the
drafting a
jungle.
wombo combo comp? And so
Lava
I
Lizard's
really
still down
hope
by
that those
30, but
recalls are coming in,
I
that
mean,
both teams
he's
are gonna be setting
3-0
up
and 1
for
right
this
now.
Final dragon is easier. Some vision coming down on towards that blue side jungle. Evil Gambit is gonna get this top lane shoved out. Now, is he gonna recall? Please recall.
Yeah,
And go for the
he doesn't-
dragon because
no-
that's the most important thing right now.
and I'd be very sad, Jason, if this game ends without DZT taking a single 5v5 where their comp is meant to shine, or shine better at least than Big Menergy's. But there's no, I don't even know when Evil Gambit burned his teleport, because last time I mentioned the top laners and their teleportation devices, Gambit had his. he had both summoners, and I just wonder where it went, why it's down right now.
They are setting up here for
Yeah,
Dragon.
absolutely. Now,
They're setting
does
up a
look
lot
like
of vision here.
DZT are grouped up as 5. They do have inside track on this river right now. Lava Lizard is on that bottom area, routing over. Evil Learq doesn't have teleport, but picks up top tower.
Oh,
You have
very
spirits in that mid
nice.
lane
Oh, that was
moving
gorgeous.
towards that mid lane tower sieging as well. It looks like, Big Energy are just able to
Spotted them all.
kind of, make their own move as well by just playing the map instead. DZT really fixated on this dragon right now. I see
Yeah,
here
they have
Tom
to
coming
be.
down on towards possibly purple. Look at
Right side
him.
step.
Amumu, no
Uh-oh.
health left. Does pop
Oh!
the low
Wait,
play.
what?
Oh,
He
no.
flashes away from the second half
Good
of
charm.
that Beeras's, but Lilia going in, flash Q, puts down the ultimate. Zinzao is falling.
Why
asleep.
is
Jameis
one in the middle of everybody?
By the Amumu Q.
Oh.
Silver Smite dodges away from the charm as well.
Charm
And
missed.
the top
Okay,
half
that's purple
does
dead.
Get root as well, flashing
I
in
hope.
from Lava Lizard as well. Possibly purple
Yep.
trying to live for just a bit more longer, but Shockwave coming down as well. Learq might be in trouble here. Does get that showstopper, huge haymaker.
Let's
One-shot
go.
Gambit from that sliver of health as well. Looks like it's gonna be a 2-for-1 for the side of Big Energy so far, but Silent Elements.
Big
and
Energy?
Best
Come
Wonders
on now, it's
Housing
Menergy.
does get charmed up, does get the barrier forced out. Learq does
Let's
get the
go,
haymaker.
Learq.
The kill on towards the Oriana, and it looks like it's gonna be a 3-for-1 for the side of Big Energy.
Glimmer of hope, Jason, for DZT. It looked so promising at the start, or not at the start, like immediately after the start, after the Curse of the Sad Mummy whiffed. But the wallets are too big, I'm afraid. And even the 0-2 set doing work in that fight, buying time, creating space, and getting critical kills. And I like the idea from Big Energy to just push the waves and stuff, but then they didn't group back up, and they let DZT force a fight when they were split.
Yeah,
And I think that
exactly.
Was a good
Like
identification
like
on Joe's part,
DZT,
recognizing,
there was
okay,
2 or
Big
3
Energy
dudes
split
on
this
one dude
best
in there. Like the
opportunity
2
to fight,
deaths that
misfiring of the
Big
Curse of
Energy
the
had
Sad
there
Mummy, primary
were,
engage option.
or one death
And
was 3
maybe
dudes
if they
on
had
one.
that and they got it onto some members, they win that fight.
Yeah, if anything, that just felt like possibly purple breaking his own ankles there. And the Amumu definitely kind of on the behind here. Face check
Oh,
into
no.
Purple's
nowhere.
dead.
Oh no, that really is a sad mummy Simulacrum. 0-4-3 right now. Not feeling too hot. 2
Going
levels
for Baron.
down on that support matchup. Silver Smite kind of has to trance around in the jungle and kind of see
No flash
if
on her.
she can create any miracles. Did use that flash ultimate coming down, but Lava Lizard's here
Oh,
once
man.
again.
Let's
Playing
go.
Charming
My
in the
gosh,
jungle.
he's
Lava
nice
Lizard
with it.
Unstoppable. 5-0-3 on this Aria. Blue team pick up Baron Nashor, and they're looking to end the game with Soul too.
Yeah, I think we're looking at the end of the game, or at least the beginning of the end.
Absolutely.
Dude,
Yeah, there's
wow,
like-
what a
The
game.
Oriana is pretty solid wave clear, but there's no one else, and you're against a Baron buff, which is really effective at mitigating magic damage. Are we just gonna see the end of the game? Is the game just over, Jason?
Maybe not. There's still some hope from the side of DZT, but I think if Big Energy just force a fight, they flat out win. Ocean Soul, Baron buff, 1.5 item leads. Oh,
I guess
okay,
they're just backing off.
I guess I cast a curse to them, but
Yeah,
that's really good for DZT. They have like 4 minutes to scale.
yeah. So if they don't, yeah, that's assuming that Big Energy don't end the game, or DZT opt for a fight that they probably shouldn't take at this stage. But glimmer of hope for DZT, because the Baron was committed entirely mid lane. There was no setup in the side lanes. Look at these side lanes, so awkward for Big Energy, unable to
Yeah.
get anything else. I think with
I
this
wish they
Baron,
would have taken that
because
second
those
tower in
lanes
bot
are
lane.
really pushed in, and they've already split up. The gang has separated for the time being.
But I will say, not much on the map for DZT to take. Silver Smite's jungle has been, or DZT's jungle has been completely ransacked. Just some side lanes that they have to pick up, and I really don't like seeing this. If you pick Vayne, you need to let Vayne go into a side lane and get resources. Best one, just chilling, I guess. But I want to see Vayne, getting all the resources, going Uzi mode, because
What a
your
game.
Vayne and your late game team fight is probably one of the only ways you get back into it. And the fact that she doesn't get as much gold as you optimally can is really dangerous for the side of DZT, because that's just, you're stalling your own scaling.
Yeah, but I think the hard part, Jason, is that it's so spooky for Vayne to go sit in the side lane solo. You need so many members hovering, and
How did that
also the
charm
pick
not hit?
The pick is real. The Ahri is really scary in in these open map scenarios where the turrets have all but fallen. There's very few left for DZT, and the vision is just very, very limited. So
Now, Evil Gambit here trying to offer the trade in towards Liu Q, but I don't think he wins this one. Does get the flip on towards Liu Q, but the shotgun knees comparing with shotgun and fist. What's gonna win? It looks like guns are better than fists in this case.
Wow.
Shotgun goes towards Evil Gambit. Is able to get some.
They do take the
factor
tower
on top
though.
line, but he needs to recall instantly. They still have Baron buff, and they're knocking down the door off this bot lane tower. But the bandage toss goes in as
Purple
well.
down.
Sad money comes out as well. JMSY, he still lives. Oh shit! So Lava Lizard is well charming.
Oh no, Vayne.
Best plunger.
Oh.
Shield procs still JMSY. Still a one more auto for the Vayne with Pele. Silversmite picks up the kill as well. There's just too much
Okay,
going
let's
on.
tower down.
Ridiculous.
Can we get this inhib or no?
Onto Sirix. Does get one man there, but
Super low health bars. Can we get this inhib? Nope, backing off.
Calls for the side of DZT, and it looks like Silversmite was able to get the kill there. Best Plunger was able to dish a lot of damage, and JMSY, even though he did have Soul, wasn't able to outlast it.
Yeah, but he lived for such a long time. It's the Xin Zhao is so tanky with the Gorgon Crysterix and the ultimate. Really, really tough customer. And now is a stopwatch. So working towards that GA, we'll probably have it after this next fight if the game doesn't end on this next fight, on this next play.
Is this Baron coming up? Baron fight coming up?
Minute till Elder, so definitely the kind of big boogie moment there. The Smalcolm moments are coming in. We're reaching the ultimate late stage. I think this team fight here by Elder is the do or die moment for the side of DZT. If they mess up this team fight, that's a free pathway down mid. But
okay. True, but as the fight breaks out.
Ashes is coming in from Evil Gambit.
Showstopper.
Ryuku's down.
Liu Q does get the haymaker, so look at all that damage on towards Best Plunger. But Silver Smite on the other end does get chunked as well and picked up as well. Sirix is on the killing spree, but Shockwave coming down, 2-man coming in. Ultimate going down from the Xin Zhao, sweeping away everyone. Evil Gambit.
Gotta get Gambit down. Let's go. Plunger, get Plunger. Oh my gosh.
No! Double kill going towards Tofuster. It looks so close. It looks so close to the Uzi montage we would have been dreaming for in our solo queue game, Smalcolm. But it looks like Big Menergy able to clutch out.
Damn, Plunger pulled out a kill there in the end that I was not expecting.
And just not enough damage from the side of DZT.
Yeah, and that's so unfortunate, Jason, because the CC, the ultimates landed where you wanted. Shockwave onto the Lucian, and they get him. But there's still a Zyra. That's those Strangle Thorns. Huge hit practically.
Can they get this dragon before DZT comes in? Oh yeah, they're getting a TP in.
To secure this.
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be Elder Dragon going towards the side of Big Menergy. Liu Q does drop that teleport down, and the Liandry's burn from Tofuster as well is gigantic. Looks like blue team picks up the dragon, and I think all 5 members got it. Simulacrum. That's huge.
That's huge.
Yeah. So now Big Menergy have several ways they can approach the end of this game. One, they can just walk it down mid, or walk it down whatever lane they choose, because inhibitors have respawned, and just dare DZT to fight against an Elder buffed, gold infused Big Menergy team. Or they can just take the Baron and then end that way. Either way, I think
they're gonna play it safe and take Baron. That's my guess.
Probably should be start talking about game 2.
Yeah, Baron coming up here in 7 seconds. I'd really like to see one more last-ditch attempt from the side of DZT. I know they do have Elder, but if you give up this Baron, the game's just over. There's no way you can compete 10,000 gold down against Baron and Elder. And,
I can't see Baron health. It looks like it's way down. Oh, yep, there we go.
I think it's
health. Oh, blue team picks up the Baron.
It's really hard because they have the Elder, so if you even try to steal, someone's dying, Jason, and probably more than one person. Given all the summoner spells expended.
Damn, this was a domination of a game.
Complete death squad for the side
up
of
10k gold,
charm,
up 6 kills.
Anything that
only being up 6 kills.
And someone on DZT is dying. This is when the inhibitor being blown up.
But over 10k gold and just all the objectives. I don't think DZT got a single objective. They didn't get a Rift Herald. They didn't get a Dragon. They didn't get a single.
These are the boys coming in. They're coming in to clean up
anything.
Leah does have but DZT can't do anything. They just can't.
Wow.
Oh no! Yeah, they're.
But look at that. Cell coming in right away.
Wow.
Stopping that from happening at all, and then just like that, Nexus explodes, Lucian double kill, and Big Menergy pick up game 1.
What
Yeah,
a
and very
showing
convincing game 1
from
on
BM.
that, Jason. There was usually in AGL we have those moments where a team throws their advantage away, or they get a little too excited, get ahead of themselves, and make the game more difficult for themselves. We didn't see that from Big Menergy in this first game. Very, very solid play, good decisiveness, getting pretty much every objective on the map. And
I want them to
closing out
show
the
the
game very
scoreboard.
cleanly.
I want to
And there's
see
very
what
little that
Lava Lizard
Red
ended
Zone
up
and Tartarus
kills
could do,
wise.
because
What did you end up
yeah, it
with?
was
That
very
was
heavy.
huge.
And I
Yo,
think
the amount of
it's hard
praises they
against
were raining on your
Big
name
Menergy drafted.
during
Yeah.
during that match. Holy crap,
Yeah, I'm
dude.
curious what side Dread Zone take.
Yo, that was an impressive game.
I hope they change it up and go to blue, because red did not work out for them.
Yeah,
They
your
did.
name.
They took-
The amount of
took-
times your
okay,
name
so
came
Red-
out.
Okay, so Dread Zone took
At
red.
first,
I
at first your
don't
name
get a chance
came
to
out
struggle against the
for
first good
let me turn them down
Zyra,
real quick.
Zyra was the first champ.
At first your name came out for how many charms you were missing. I think you missed like 3 or 4 charms, but then it came out with like the plays you were making. Oh my gosh. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, your name was getting thrown out there quite a bit actually. Mhm.
If you're playing a team fight composition, you need to team fight. Evil Gambit spent most of that game in the top lane, and that definitely did not help DZT's
Dude, it
case.
was sad to see Lyriku go down 0-2
I would like to see
early, but then
and,
get him back during the drag. Yo,
yeah,
they
let's see
didn't
them
get a
jungle of
single
DZT
objective that game.
play together a little bit
They
more.
didn't get a single Rift Herald, a single dragon.
Stages that DZT
They
had
didn't get shit. You guys shut them out.
keeping the Ahri from resetting, putting so much
Yeah, I know. Ari ban. That's gonna be a first ban. You know what's gonna happen though is they're gonna ban Ari and not ban Fiddle. Mhm. Mhm. Watch. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, your objective setup. Oh my gosh.
Going into a bit of a break before game 2 of our best of 3 series.
Don't throw. Don't have him throw though. You know. It's just no. He'll play what he wants. See you at the end of this one. Volcam. They're a game up. They can throw. That's his words. We're a game up. Dude, let's go. Yo, that was nice. That was nice. I guess I should be drinking some water. Water? How did I say that the first time? Water? Water? What kind of accent is that? Water? Water. Water. How many different ways are there to say water in the world? Bruv, you know what we can do actually while we're waiting? Because I haven't seen it in a minute, we're going to do this. We are doing this. And if you know, you know. If you don't, I'm sorry. But you go and learn today. Hold up.
My innards back in where they belong and beat down bugging us so obviously as a human.
Boom.
Life is pretty dark and gloomy at the moment, and there's a lot bugging us, so obviously as a human race we are drawn to Hollow Knight, a game designed by Team Cherry and frequently compared to Super Sammy and the Diminished Spirits, where you play as a little Spanish
Favorite video on
who
YouTube.
may or may not have wished to be a superstar. The star-studded scenario in this obviously being the one where you are chained up and thrown in a cage in order to keep a glowing moth at bay. But of course, on this journey to stardom, there are all sorts of inconsiderate insects trying to crack you up and steal your natural talent. Normally in a run, your main weapon is your nail, which is a small stabby stabberton that doesn't quite pack a punch at first. But going is how it's called a nail, and we have several of those on our fingies and toesy woesies which have never taken a life to my knowledge. It's pretty safe to say that bad boy won't be mowing down many mandibles. Being a fantastic game, it has a fantastic modding community with options to play the game as a ranged fighter, add new skills, skins, or even live the life of a journalist with easy mode. None of those are a big help, especially that easy mode, because we are in fact gamers of the epic variety. So with a tip of our Doras and a sip of our Dews, we'll be speedrunning with only the most neutral of special mods available. This is Hollow Knight gun percent. So yes, I knick-knack paddywhacked gave the bug a gun, and on top of having the inflated sense of self-esteem, I gave myself something else I don't have IRL. Quality of life. As the name suggests, this mod allows some loving little changes that reverse
You won't be able to see
Uno's
the
Team
bot in the
Cherry's
bottom
attempts
right,
to
but there
butcher
is a
the
bot in the
speedrun,
bottom
as
right.
well as skip some tedious sections, allowing a faster and more fluid run on current patch. The bobbing bitch of a bot in the bottom right corner of my overlay is my mascot Cyborg Chan, who is once again leading a game of Run HP, a live stream minigame where viewers can use points to impact the run in a helpful or hurtful way. The Hollow Knight version being a bit more special with a few extra options that we'll dive into later. That being said, the run begins, and akin to closing our eyes while driving, I open my menu while falling to ensure we crash into something faster, and allows us to do what many gamers did when they refused to buy Last of Us 2, and skip a cinematic experience. With memories of our old friend the Kool-Aid Man, we break down wall after wall until I nestle into this corner and do my best cave story impression, and use our AK to help ourselves into this horrid little hole. I do what I normally do when I see chest and I smack it, but this one rewards me with a charm instead of a slap. With my ego inflated, I have nowhere to go but up, and I pretend a few bugs and pillars or booties and give them a smack to raise me up along my way. As I continue down, I begin to ponder if I'm using too many innuendos in a rather E-rated video before the floor gives out from the heaviness of our thoughts. But as with all of our problems, falling can be solved with a gun. Breaking through to the other side, I plummeted to town where I ignored talking to the mayor because for whatever reason, as of late I've had a hard time trusting elected officials. Instead, I equipped the charm to deal more harm. A little note for the gun is it's not as OP as it might seem. Every shot consumes some soul, but hitting will refill it, so as long as I don't miss, I can keep firing. However, charms and nail strength do affect your bullets. So by equipping the charm, I double the damage not only dealt, but taken, and give my fire rate a much needed boost. Since I have a gun, I get to make my own rules, and my rules say head to Green Path to ask Hornet some very important questions. This
When
gatekeeper
Silk
stands no
saw-
chance against a barrage of bullets, so after shooting his spleen, we head to Green. CC, loving the gun violence, decides to throw me a bone and rolls a super soul, which allows me to have infinite soul for 30 seconds so I can more easily mow down the Green Town and add a lot of frowns. Pulling another cave story, I inch up here to grab some extra dosh to subscribe to Hornet's OnlyFans account so she'll talk to me. Another gun hover allows me to make my way over to Hornet's hidey hole where she just finished banning a creep asking to be her pay pig. But I am classier than that, and much like someone bringing a knife to a gunfight, I brought a gun to a knife fight to show that I can hold my own and support her since I feel we had a real connection because I gave her money once online. Eventually she gets tired of being around the barrage of bullets and innuendos, so she flees the area and leaves my last message on scene. The feeling of rejection is brutal, so I splurge and buy myself a new coat to feel fancy in before save warping back to the first bench. Feeling swell, I hop back in the well and head here after I fell, and I move past the guy who sells to pop a few floating pimples and head down to the mushroom maze and past the Owen Will shrooms to the next room. The pits here contain acid, but I'm not users or losers, so I stay true to the Holy Spirit and continue past.
You know what I just realized? Oh, they're not. Okay, I'm gonna move this over here so I can watch and see when they do the draft.
Them and down to another break of the sequence variety by, and I quote,
Gun.
Falling down to the Mantis Mansion, I invade their home and play with their levers. Luckily, I'm not a deranged individual, so I managed to get by only killing a few.
Oh, wow,
I'm so
look at
grateful
that.
They gave me a hand, and I
Right when I freaking mention it.
Big Energy are up 1-0, and you know some standard.
Oh, they had the Ari
I like
and
Ari
the fiddle
Dustin,
band.
if you're still a
Rip.
fan. And the same band's coming out from Big Energy, so nothing too different.
Yeah, I mean, the exact same bands from Big Energy. No need to change anything on their end. Pretty convincing game. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay, DDT, you saw it before. Don't pick into it. Don't.
Please don't.
Just no, please.
Pick into it.
Give yourself a. Okay.
Okay, that's a bit better.
Yeah, like you're still not doing much in lane with this, but you're doing a lot out of lane, so I'll take it. That's fine.
Oh,
Okay, I'm not a big fan.
Thresh instead.
If he lands stuff, it's good. If he misses stuff, then he's just dead. So you're flipping it. Your back's against the wall right now, Jason.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I don't mind taking a gamble.
Ari and
You know what?
Fiddle
This is
Band.
playoffs after all.
Rip,
You know,
dude. They're
there's
so
only one way.
scared.
You
gotta
can't
win.
go. It's either you gotta win or you gotta go. Is either
and
the
they
set being taken away
Oh,
from the
they're
side of
taking the
DZT to some
set.
decent, draft pivots coming in from the side of DZT.
Oh, but they're
here.
staying on red side?
I
Is
like
that what
it.
I'm seeing?
Yeah, some good adjustments. Let's see if Big Minergy can account for this and change plans accordingly, because they won't have that set for Lear Q this time.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I don't think the set was as big of a problem, but we see here Sirix is going to get that Lucian again, and it's going to be Camille for the side of Lear Q. Now, Lear Q definitely able to flex,
I think
flex his
this is
muscles
the
here and play
champ
a
that I've
lot of
seen
these
Lyricu play.
strong top laners, so I like this matchup
Top
for the
lane.
side of
Oh my
Lear Q.
gosh, if
Evil
that's the
Gambit
one I've
definitely
seen him
gonna
play,
have a
he's
lot to work on,
nice.
even though he did decently in lane, not grouping and just not being able to impact the team definitely cost DZT a bit. I see Akali being hovered here, but it looks like it's gonna be Ashe locked in for best plunger.
Yeah, so a lot more potency in lane. So I still favor Big Minergy's 2v2, but DZT have given themselves a fighting chance with these bot lane picks.
Okay, let's see the last
absolutely.
bands.
But Ashe, has that R button, and the R button is one that can just win you the game if you get a good arrow down. I remember last time we had to deal with a Ashe on stream, it was, I believe, Caxi flashing and giving away 2 kills. So those were fun memories. But
Okay.
here Zac and Orianna being banned off for DZT and Big Energy here. Nothing too out of the ordinary here. Some adjustments.
Fizz.
We see Fizz being banned out too, so that's definitely a pivot. We didn't see Fizz in game 1, so I'm really interested to see what DZT are thinking.
Yeah, Jason, I haven't seen Fizz in a while. Period. It's just not a pick you see often anymore, and is in fact slated for buffs next patch. He's the changes he went through recently not quite hitting the mark according to Riot.
Yeah, I mean the last time I dealt with a Fizz was when I was playing last split with my old mid
I don't know
laner.
what that last champ that was banned is.
Stun Gaming, we know how that went, but regardless, Kale being banned off here as well. So
okay.
Definitely a lot of interesting, not just one interesting pivot, but multiple, definitely really interesting. There's a, kind of, I'm really curious to see where these bans and thought processes are coming out from, because that's definitely, it seems like Big Menergy and DZT are both coming in prepared.
Oh, so okay.
Ooh, Nocturne.
So the Nocturne screams pick comp. They're just gonna look for picks. They're gonna try to match the skirmishing that Big Minergy have presented. Lucian, I consider Lucian and Camille skirmishing champs. And yeah, this is setting up to be an explosive game too, Jason.
Yeah, Nocturne ult, Ashe ult, Thresh hook, set, just ability
Yeah.
to start these
Holy
fights
crap.
by sprinting at you.
Oh,
Definitely really strong. It's gonna be Annie locked in for Lava Lizard.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's gonna be Lava.
One of his champs that he is able to play, and it is one of those LS recommended champions for you to climb to Diamond. And Jarvan being locked in for Big Energy as well. I actually like the combo that Big Energy have here. Jarvan Cage, Annie ult, or Camille ult, Annie ult, Zyra Root, Annie ult, and then Jarvan. I like the wombo combo that Big Energy have to offer. Well, from the side of DZT, I'm also really curious to see what they go for this last pick for what I presume has to be mid lane.
Yeah, I'm not thinking we're gonna get a Yuumi, Jason. I just don't think we're gonna see it.
Yeah, and it looks like it's Veigar.
That feels a little off theme from the rest. I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, I mean, well, Veigar, the thought process could be, Veigar Cage can set you up. If you're stuck in Cage, you can't really do as much.
Oh, it's him that does the cage?
The other champs have ability to run at you and move along. Veigar kind of has to play in this set zone. And so even though,
I didn't know it was him that
like
did the
all those
cage.
champions on the side DZT have that kind of pick theme.
I've seen the
Veigar's
cage before.
direction pivots slightly, and I think that's actually a huge difference.
Yeah. So looking at DZT's comp, they have the makings of a pick comp, but if Nocturne falls behind, their pick comp falls apart. It doesn't work anymore, because the Veigar is never able to follow up on these Paranoia Enchanted Crystal Arrow plays. Neither can Set, and Thresh can barely. It's really a two-man pick comp for DZT, and
See,
I'm
these
concerned
guys
about the
just know
Fire
so
Canyon
much
sub-safe
more than I do
because
about
he
this
can stop the
game.
Flag and Drake, but he can't
I
stop
wouldn't be able to
Cataclysm.
say shit
Cataclysm
during this
always goes
draft.
through. And Thresh Lantern can only grab one person. So, who's getting the life jacket, Jason?
Yeah, absolutely. That's definitely something that, I'm going to be worried about. But from the side of Big Energy, once again, I think their comp is just. I look
Gotta
at
grab
it
those
and
channel
it feels
points.
like just easy to execute. Annie,
I don't have
touted
any,
as,
by the way.
like
I have
arguably one of the
510.
one of the simplest champions in the game. Followed by Jarvan, who's an understandable kit. I think Big Energy have their work cut out for them. But DZT definitely, with these champions, if they can get ahead early, or if they can get the ball rolling when they want to make a play, they without a doubt have a fighting
Who's
shot.
the third champ that BM banned?
Yeah,
I don't know who this
I
is.
definitely like Big Energy's comp more. I think DZT have a better comp than last game. I think that if they fall behind, if the Nocturne falls behind, they're in for a load of trouble. Because defensive Nocturne is not what you want to see.
What is Nocturne against? See, that's the other thing I don't know.
Absolutely.
Is
And now,
Nocturne
with that being
against
said, you have given
this guy?
both teams' compositions a bit of a chat, bit of a rundown.
I don't know
will
what
be moving
Nocturne's
into our break.
against.
Can DZT kind of find that comeback and look towards that reverse sweep, or will Big Energy close them out? We'll only find out once we're past Spectre delay. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to pause that. I meant to keep it going. There we go. Rip, bro.
Bloodshed before defacing a statue to become the master of Dash. I elect to increase the difficulty unlike anyone on Kotaku by cramming a new charm into my charm hole. It fits like a glove that was shoved somewhere that it didn't fit, with almost no repercussions outside of the fact that now a single hit will remove 4 HP. But that doesn't scare me at all, and so I elect to move down the shaft in a slow manner to show how not scared I am, because fast falling definitely didn't have any chance of getting hit by a random insect. Eventually I make my way to Mama Bug, who I neutral special, but she did in fact see it coming, and instead of doing the bounce battle, she elects to charge me head on. Clenching my cheeks, I elect to try a new plan of action where I fire more gun and actually hit the enemy, which proves fatal. She drops but births a beastly battalion of buzzing bugs to battle me, but my bullet barrage once again bests these bad boys. I take a seat to soak in the fact that I just murdered an expecting mother and her offspring and consider writing an article about it, but that would make me a journalist and I'm trying to be good at a game. So instead we alert this bug that users are losers and he clears his head and returns to town to lead an honest life of retail. Not only did the charm we crammed up our charm hole increase our rate at which we can dash, but it also filled our bullets with helium, and so they allow me to float up and take a dip much earlier than I should be. I enter the graveyard where I'm haunted by visions of plumbers in RPG settings and some weird looking anime girl, before I see the light and enter a dream of a dreamer. Not being a fan of the movie Inception, I elect to leave, but unfortunately the game thinks it's just too good of a film, so it brings me back before telling me my opinion is wrong. After saying goodbye and claiming it wins, it flees the scene and I elect to chase it. Near the end, I find my totem and I'm allowed to leave the dream and arrive in a new scene, but I careen off and injure my spleen and leave to add this locale under places I've been. On my way to my nickname for YouTube comments when I say a game is bad, I take a small
City of
detour
Tears.
to steal the journal of a wanderer.
Dear journal, something's been bugging me.
Upon arriving, I hop, lock, and pop over some spikes to snag a seal, and break into an elder's home to grab some extra dollars and then holla over at the Golden Girl to tell her the show's been finished for 28 years, which causes her to explode in anguish that she'd been saving up to bribe the writers to allow her onto the show. Having no more need for that money, I elect to take it in order to give myself a manicure later. I make my way up to the Wascally Watchers before plopping my buggy little behind down for safety, as I have to open up the path first and the local riffraff are not keen on it. The safety proved a smart choice as I finally get to see what my insides look like. Disappointed in the results, I decide to put my innards back in where they belong and beat down the ruffians what took them out in the first place. I triumphantly flick the switch they held so dear before heading down to the fountain to finally ask Hornet our very important question.
When
Silk Song. Everyone tends to run when I talk to them, so clearly I'm not pretty enough yet. I continue on and float up to this lonely little hut where I can get my nails did, before save warping and removing the meanie beanie charm from my hole, seeing as how I am headed to no doubt take a repeated beating from the roly-polies. I make my way to their hideout before I cut this rope to crush a husk before heading into my inevitable doom. Sure shooting, I managed to job it a few times as these Wi-Fi Sonics capitalize off of kicking my router, but they're not even good enough to be fake, so I live and learn to beat down these speed keys before ending someone's wet dream. Heading back down, I snag another crest next to the chest and gather my reward for stopping a wave of Sonic OCs. I stop at the shop to share my secrets and seals and acquire more currency than a YouTuber who does daily uploads on eCeleb Drama. Ring-a-ding, I sing for the thing to whisk me away back home to our dirty little nook and cranny where I unlock the subway system, and say hi to the scared stray ex-user who is kind enough to sell me a lantern for 10 times the market price.
True.
With a song in my heart knowing he has meshed well into society better than I ever could have hoped for, I once again am feeling swell after his cell and head down the well where I can tell things are not very well. This is 2020 after all, and the pandemic hit hard. Despite stats and whatnot, the majority of these bugs refuse to wear a mask because they believe it would impact their freedom, which it most certainly would have had they worn the masks, because they wouldn't have the freedom to get sick. This is a nasty scene and I don't want COVID-19, so I finagle my way down and around until I get into another acid pit. I am only human and humans make mistakes, and unfortunately I succumb to peer pressure.
Take a hit of acid, punk.
However, people can grow and people can change, and I realize the error of my mistake, so after bottoming out, I pull myself up and out by distracting myself with the love of Cave Story and Curly Brace. I'm too cool for school, but arrive at the teacher's archives anyway to plop a squat and head deeper and deeper into the hole of knowledge, dodging as many jellyfish as I can. Normally, you would need a crystal heart or an immunity to acid here, but I brought something just as effective. A gun. Popping out powerful pellets to propel us across, I sneak down and prepare for my fight against a jelly with an emoticon for a name. What this marine meanie doesn't realize though is that one of the first games I ever played was SpongeBob's jellyfishing game, and his inspiring words of "It's the jellyfish" echo in my mind as I transfer those skills to this game. Because as everyone knows, swinging a jellyfish net is almost one-to-one with firing a gun. I finally gotcha and head down to again be taunted by my lack of heart or immunity. I do my best impression of the sharks from West Side Story, replacing snaps with shots, and barely manage to get my way to the dean's office. Being the hard party boy I am, the dean and I don't get along well, and I prank them by erasing them from existence. Leaving my college experience causes me to have a lot of deep thoughts on what to do next, so naturally I head somewhere fitting to have said deep thoughts. Making my way through the mighty monstrous Mandible Mansion maze, I manage to meander to the margin of the nest. Walking past the casting couch, knowing full well I'm not pretty enough to sell any lewds, I instead sneak up through the attic to awake the final sleeper. But the big boy beats me down with a bad bop on the back end of the room, and I drop pop and plump back to the bench, and I'm forced to meander through the maze again. After an embarrassing walk of shame, I head back up, and learning from my recent jobbing, I elect to take a seat just in case I get beat once more. But again, I learnt from my mistakes and gun harder, whereas last time I gunned lightly, before I cram my dreams in another sleeper. With the seal broken, another ring-a-ding is made, and I make my way back home for the final showdown. There's a nervousness I can't quite quell as I head down the well to where the Hollow Knight dwells, but as we approach his cell I sit for a spell before heading in to hear his yell. If you were unaware by now, the gun, despite range and bullet barrages, it is actually unable to stagger a foe, and Hollow Knight brought along with him the power of Cheetos and anime. So yes, whereas he cannot parry a bullet with a sword like his favorite shows, he is still granted a plethora of iframes. This was actually my first time fighting him with a gun, and it took me a while to realize that in this specific situation, it is ironically a meme, which only dawned on me after eating several Cheeto Puffs, and having no time to heal from how dangerously cheesy they were. So by channeling my inner weeb, I danced the deadly dance with the name of the game before realizing I too have not been respecting the 6 feet apart rule, and I get myself a nasty case of the virus as we usurp the main man himself, completely legitimately, and definitely on our very first try. If you'd like to see more videos akin to this or the Get Laid % video, please comment below with suggestions on games or mods you think might be fun. Be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to help this channel grow. Or don't. You're allowed to watch videos without subscribing, and I am not a beggar. I'll hit 1 million subscribers when I deserve it. Have an end slate in the meantime.
Best video on YouTube. And now that I'm noticing that I have watched this video many times, as I have watched other of his videos, and I have not subscribed. You saw it here first. I will not do this because I can't be bothered with all the freaking notifications I get. But I will subscribe. You saw it here. Fantastic. All right, looks like game just started. So we are hopping back in. Oops, I gotta turn him up.
Oh, you going down does get that passive stack on the Vigar.
Okay.
Normal.
So Lava Lizard with Annie.
Looks like he will be pathing from blue buff upwards, and
Yeah.
Darwin will be having red up. So both teams definitely focusing on the top lane.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
well,
I
the
don't
top
know
lane
who
actually wanted to
JSMI
influence that sooner rather than later,
JSMY. I don't know
and
that
I would
jungler.
give Big Energy the advantage in that 2v2. Nocturne does a respectable amount of damage, but
They're
Camille
both
and J4
getting
have the advantage
leashes.
in playmaking and reach.
Yeah.
I also don't know
absolutely. Once
Annie.
again, that Q going down onto lava. There's a silent elements definitely dishing out some hurt here on the Vigar. I'm really curious to see how well we can get that kind of scaling element from silent elements because Vigar's not the strongest champ right now,
Mhm.
and Annie always been one of those staple mid laners. It's been said. If you want to get better, you want to hone the fundamentals, you should play Annie. And here we are
Yeah.
with Lava Lizard. See here the root coming
Dude,
out
let's
onto
go
best player, but
Sirix.
Sirix taking a lot of damage as well.
Yeah,
The
seriously,
fresh
possibly
autos being
purple
traded back
just
too, so
hit him
definitely,
hard.
good stuff from the side of DZT. Evil Gambit does get that face breaker, but he gets chunked out so much that tactical
Yep.
sweep hurts too. Just the tip.
Just the
Yeah, tactical sweep doing
tip.
so much damage early game and healing to boot. It's a really great ability.
Ooh, you missed.
Oh.
Good try on the hook.
Wide from possibly purple. But once again has that flay. Flay goes wide too.
Oh, just I'm not looking.
Ooh,
I'm
nice
not looking, Jason.
stun.
Closing my eyes.
Yeah, closing eyes. We don't see anything.
No, I saw it. I saw
He
it.
does get that level 2 advantage first.
Oh, rip. I'm
so
on the wrong
really
screen.
good stuff. Able to recognize that window.
Wrong
here.
screen, wrong
But Big
screen, wrong
Menergy able
keyboard,
to-
wrong everything. Holy
It
crap.
looks like Big Menergy are
Oh,
definitely
great
the
root.
ones taking some damage here, but great root Guardian being procced out from the Thresh. Both junglers are just about done with their clears. Now, JMSY did skip Krugs, as did Silver Smite, and it looks like that Nocturne is coming in as well. The
Yep, that
great baby
Nocturne's in
cage
on Annie.
coming down onto Lava Lizard. Now, Lava Lizard does have that shield flash force out from the
Flash.
Annie as well, but the hook goes out onto Toast Rooster Flay as well, but possibly Purple able to just walk out of that flash force out of Lava Lizard too. And it looks like it's gonna be a standard gank from the side of Silver Smite. Really good job from the side of
Oh, let's go, JSMY.
Silver Smite might be in trouble here. Lava Lizard doesn't
Oh,
have
he had
the
the flash.
so force flash out of Silver Smite. Hook goes wide
Sirix
onto
going
Sirix,
in.
Sirix
Dude,
trying
I
to trade back
love
some
the
damage.
aggression
That's
of
Wesley
BM.
procced onto Best Plunger. And it looks like there's a
They
lot
play
of fighting going on in the map, but
aggressively.
no kills so far, 3 minutes in.
Yeah, a lot of attempted action, but nothing quite finding the mark. Just some summoners exchanged.
I like seeing
And I
the
think this is-
laners actually ward in the river like
I
that.
think who this is better for. I think this is
I
better
don't
for
th-
ZZT.
I don't
because
think I've had
Nocturne
a
wants that level-
game-
Oof. Facebreaker doesn't land.
Yet
Hate to see it.
with people that
Looks like-
actually ward in those
Oh,
lanes.
I'm saying.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say JMSI was mid lane, but looks like
This
Jarvan
was
gonna
the
ult
champ that I've
and
seen
move
Lyricu
upwards.
play top lane.
Okay, Guardian
I
Proc
watched
again,
him
almost
play
like
this
cooldown
champ and he
series.
blew my mind.
Yeah, the Jarvan.
Like I had him on one monitor
Jarvan hasn't
and
done
Lava
anything
Lizard
for
on the
last
other,
season,
and
so
I
Savannah
found
has been
myself,
playing chilled.
I literally
He's
watched the
kinda
whole
chill, but as I
game
say that, his
watching
mid lane
Lyricu
is gonna be
play that
spotted by
champ.
vision from
That
Silent
was
Elements.
insane.
Now Lava Lizard does have that stun as well, but walks into the cage himself. Lava Lizard taking a lot of damage as well. JMSI
Let's
does
go,
have the
first
flash
blood.
going towards
JSMY.
the Jarvan. Silent Elements greeting with that flash, holding on to it for too long. It
Ooh,
looks
nice
like he's gonna
dodge
get
of the
punished for it.
hook.
First blood goes towards the J4. Now on the other lane, possibly Purple does miss another hook, and now the
Ooh,
abuse
Lyricu
that this
going
bot
in.
lane has to offer really starting to show through. Evil Gambit getting chonked out a lot as well. Lyricu getting in those autos.
Yeah, the grass trades really add up, and
Look at this
Finally, we
bot
see,
lane. This
um,
bot lane is
Big Energy's
just.
bot lane returning to
Oh
some
my
of the-
god. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Get him,
wait,
get him.
Sirix might be in
Oh,
trouble here.
no.
Doesn't have the tower shot. Where's the tower shot? Now it's not coming through. Best Plunger isn't able to pick up the kill, and possibly Purple, lives as well. But Tofuster.
Oh my gosh, dude.
This is the E over the wall too, but picks up the kill. Kills
This bot lane.
East on the side of the bot lane for Big Menergy, but
Uh-oh,
Silver Smite is here
Lyricu.
as well. Lyricu does have the flash, is gonna be able to get away.
Yeah, but
from
it's gonna be
Silver
a
Smite,
1v1
but it looks like
Silver
he's taking
Smite.
it. Silver Smite. He's taking
Yeah.
it. Does get that empowered Q auto on towards the
Without
Nocturne,
Gambit
but
there, I think
looks like it's just
Lyricu
gonna
could
be a
have taken
handshake
that.
of damage.
Yeah, and I think Jason, what happened bot lane is that Zyra took the tower aggro. It was the root from Zyra that took the aggro, and then the piercing light came down, and so the tower shot just never was gonna hit him.
Yeah, I mean, if that case, really great tower, really great aggro juggling.
I'm telling
on
you,
the
it's
side of
either
Big Menergy's
sexy
bot lane,
or it's
definitely
or
looks
it's
like they put
tough.
a
Do you see
lot of
that
practice
strut?
into, getting the maximum efficiency out of the Zyra, and this is bad
Trying to
because
be
this is a
sexy.
bot lane that's slow pushing away from them. They don't have. I mean, they have flash, but they don't have the item.
All right,
advantage, they
Annie,
don't
I
have
need
the
to see
gold,
something
they're
from
not in a
you.
good position.
Yeah, and I was just saying a few minutes, like just not 2 minutes ago, that the game was going well for DZT. Nocturne wants to get 6.
I didn't
before he
realize
really can start
Vagar
doing
was
so.
that dude.
But then J4 found something mid. He
I have
finds the
seen him
first blood,
before.
and then bot lane starts winning for Big Energy, and now DZT
All right,
back
Lear
on the
Q
back foot
against
again.
Set.
A familiar place, I imagine, from game 1.
I forgot that was set up
Yeah,
top, and then I just
absolutely,
saw
and if you
that.
look at the top lane as well. Liu does look like he is going to catch that wave. CS looks pretty even. Now, I noticed a lot of these trades Evil Gambit staking aren't going out well. Liu is proccing the passive on towards the set before the set even gets damage off, and so it's just free damage going towards the Camille, going towards Liu. Now, also notice in the jungle, look at the farm difference here as well. Evil Gambit
was
might be in trouble.
that?
That showstopper, but not gonna be able to get out, not gonna be able to survive. Does have that flash, Haymaker flash away as well. But the Jarvan baby cage comes down as well. Jameis picks up the kill on towards Evil Gambit, and
Yo,
Evil Gambit
BM,
not
let's
feeling
go.
Too good here right now.
Yo, if
Force
any
down
of
the
you
flash,
boys from BM
down
watch
the
this, I
gank as
doubt
well,
you'll
so they'll
watch
have to
mine. You'll
keep
probably
the
watch
cash
theirs
away
back.
from Liu.
If you
Just
watch
like that,
mine
Jameis
back,
another good advantage in this top
one, take this with a grain of salt
Yeah,
because
and
I'm just getting into League and I don't know how to
Nocturne
play
is
it.
still
2,
not level 6. The kill XP
I am
that,
impressed.
JMSY has acquired is made up for. Oh,
Possibly
good.
Purple might be in trouble.
Let's
He goes down
go.
on towards Sirix.
Oh,
Sirix does have the
he's
E
dead.
dash,
As
but
I
he
say
doesn't
that,
level up,
Sirix,
so
come
picks
on
up the kill.
now.
Now, the baby
I didn't
cage
watch
does
it,
come
so
down
I
from
don't know
Silver
what
Smite.
happened.
Paranoia
Nice.
goes down. Double kill going towards the Nocturne. Silver Smite does have that 2-0-0 tag on his head now.
Are they
It
taking
looks like
drag?
DZT are going to move towards
Annie's
Dragon.
here for drag.
Jarvan is on the other side getting those resources, getting that invade off, but definitely good from DZT, showing some
Yep.
signs of life.
And he's waiting.
Yeah, and I'm glad that
Is he
Silver
gonna
Smite
try
found
and
something
steal this?
with the Nocturnal, because
No.
before he used it, if they didn't find anything with the first Paranoia, then they're in a lot of trouble, because that's their big go button in this comp. And so if he's unable to find
Yo,
success,
that'd be
find
super
kills,
sad
find
if I give you
objectives,
guys that
then
like.
every time he fails to do so, they
And
fall
then
further and further behind.
That was
because those
probably the
are
worst
those big
time that I
plays.
could have done that. I'm
But it's
sorry.
really
I
good
probably
to
jinxed
find
you
success
while
with the first
watching you
Paranoia
live.
and
I'm
get
so
a double
sorry.
kill for himself.
That was
Absolutely.
my
It
B.
looks like
Take
Silent
take
Elements is
that
gonna
loss
walk
of
back to mid
kills
lane
right there
and
as my
go through
B.
this wave too, so he's not even gonna lose out in that regard. Now I will say, Vygar, that's great for the Vygar because he gets even more time to scale. But one thing I'm curious about is now Ashe is level 6. Best Plunger will have access to that enchanted crystal arrow, so I'm really gonna be focusing on how the DZT do decide to coordinate with these ultimates.
Okay,
Oh,
so
see,
so we get rift.
Oh, I like DZT get the Drake, but I actually really like that Big Energy pick up the Herald as a trade. Because the Jarvan just wants to keep aggressing and keep accelerating, because
Oof.
he's gonna be useful still. But I'd say the Nocturne Paranoia just gets
Nice
really,
root.
really scary later in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Possibly Turtle takes so much damage there, forces the ult out of Best Plunger quite prematurely, I'd say. And if you look at Silver Smite, he's down bad. He's down horrendous right now. He's down around 4 camps. Yeah, pretty much 4 camps here, almost 5.
He's down horrendous.
The Nocturne hasn't had much breathing room in terms of farming here, and is down a level compared to Jarvan. And looks like Silver Smite might get caught out here. The Annie's coming in as well.
Oof, what a dodge.
Good ult to escape.
Oh my gosh.
Listen to JMSY. Now Silver Smite does escape, but Silent Elements does get punished there. I apologize, for the mime impressions there, but that was definitely some gymnastics going on here. JMSY does get the EQ on towards Evil Gambit. Evil Gambit
down, let's go.
Breaker, but JMSY picks up another kill. 4-0.
Yo, this is so dominant
Even though Silver Smite
from
is
BM.
quite strong, JMSY is just on another level right now.
These 2 games I've watched.
Yeah, this is a pretty big difference in junglers this game, and I'd say in the series.
I was gonna say this game. What are you talking about?
And he still has the Herald. I'm curious where he's gonna spend it, because Nocturne getting some camps back in return, which is pretty important given how the past few minutes have gone. Great hook.
Yeah, absolutely. Great hook coming down onto Sofusa. Flash forced out from the Zyra as well, but the calling comes down. It looks like the tickling, more like not enough damage from the Lucian so early on in the game. So it's going to be a trade of summoners in the bot lane and some ultimate cooldowns being used. But Nocturne is here. Silver Smite is in the city.
Great arrow.
Comes down. Great arrow
Wow.
on Tofuster, and it looks like it's going to be the kill picked up on towards the Ashe. Silver Smite forces this flash out of Sirix 2, and DZT definitely starting to, show some fight and put themselves back into this game.
Yeah, and that's what
All
they
right,
need
let's
to
go,
do.
boys.
The Ash Arrow and the Nocturne didn't have ult that time, but the arrow more than made up for it because Zyra having no flash, no possible
Oh,
way
I
to
didn't
escape
see
other than
these in the
sidestepping,
bottom
which
right.
she failed to do.
These are all the numbers for like the dragons coming up,
Absolutely. Now, if we look
or
just at
for
the state of the
everything
game,
coming
it's
up, I guess.
1,000 gold lead in the jungle, 700 in the top lane, 400 in the bot lane, 600 in support, 300 in mid lane for Big Energy. So, definitely up on all accounts. But I wouldn't. I'd still, count them in. There's definitely still some room for the side of DCT to make their way back into the game. It is only 11 minutes in as well. Evil Gambit, Miss Cannon.
Don't look. Just don't look.
Don't look.
Feels bad, but
I'm
the
looking.
Sunder already
Feels
dunked the
good.
Camille 12 minutes.
Nice cannon.
11 minutes in, pretty much. That's huge for Liaku. Getting such a great spike so early on is definitely really good, especially on tactical nuke that is Camille. Once you get those second and third items.
Yo, I'm super happy with
Yeah, and
with these
all the assists
announcers.
and maybe
Like
some
I
plates as
thought.
well. Oh,
Yeah,
that tactical
2
sweep.
plates in the top lane. Tactical sweep does go wide, but Silver Smite is in the vicinity, so Lava Lizard,
Oh.
might be in trouble here. The
Yikes.
Raisin comes down. Solo Bolo in the mid lane. Now Hextech Ultimatum does come down onto a Silver Smite.
He's
One
dead.
more tower shot. He's gonna be dead. Lirku picks up the kill. Silver Smite completely misplaced there. Forces a flash out of Evil Gambit too now. Evil Gambit might be in trouble. Lirku walking up, has that red buff, has that Sunder, is so strong right now on this Camille. It looks like he might have just activated him. Now Jameis
Wow.
is on a ward in this bot lane, does put down that Herald, and it looks like just when we were saying DZT starting to show some signs of life, they're able to completely call their way back and retake control of this game.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Yep.
it's
What I was saying
so
was
hard for DCT to
these
play this game
announcers,
because
like
the
I
winners they
thought
have to do stuff for
they were
Sunder
going to
are
be super
really good,
one-sided
for
because
Vigard to find kills, but
I don't want to be
I don't
talking
think it's
over
gonna
him
be
here while I'm
enough
saying
just-
this.
if you're so
I
reliant
thought
on
they were going to
Asher
be
and
super
Lava
one-sided
Lizard,
in
it's
the in
spend
the
so much time
the
spending
sense that DZT was the second seed.
much on the map. This
I
Camille,
thought
this
that they
Jhin
were
Camille
going to.
really
Oh
don't
man, I
play
realized my
reliant
freaking.
on
Oh
those
my
plays.
gosh, that's
Yeah,
so
they
gross.
so far ahead right now, 3 plates to the side of Lirku, 4-0 on the side of Jarvan. You just walk into the
I guess
jungle
I'm just
and
gonna get rid of it for right now.
bot lane demolished for the
I'm
bot
sorry
lane.
that you haven't been able to see that this whole time.
Did get solo kills in the
But
bot lane.
that DZT was second seed and BM was play-ins. I thought they were going to be super on the side of DZT, but that doesn't sound to be the case. Like they are willing to give props where props are needed to be given, and they are doing a great job of it.
Massive gold lead, 4.5k at 14 minutes. Turret plates have just fallen, but they claimed all five.
Man, I'm
bots
so
and
sorry
they're
for
right at the top
that.
seed as well.
That's my beef for the banner being up top.
Absolutely. As you see here, some items coming out for the side of Big Energy. Lucian has that Gale Force. Zyra might be on that. Leandri's on that base. Camille already has that.
I
TM
totally
Jarvan
took that
and
off.
even
So when I
Vision here,
switched to a
no
dual PC
items
setup,
completed for the side of DZT at
I
15 minutes. So definitely
I had to
really
put
working
Streamlabs
for
on my
given
streaming
that next
PC
Dragon
instead of my
performance,
gaming
they
PC,
definitely need to start
and it
picking the pace up
reset
even
all
more.
my Streamlabs stuff, and that's something I definitely had on my
Yeah,
gaming
and
PC
Nocturne's really
Streamlabs.
quiet,
I
after
had
double kill
that
bot
banner
lane,
gone
not
on my
finding much
league
success since then with Paranoia. And
on my
Arrow's
league
up,
scene,
and
but I
if
didn't
you're
have it on
DZT,
this
you have to be
PC, so
looking
my
for
bad.
stuff right now. You have both tools. What are you gonna do? Here comes the face breaker. But yeah,
But look at the
Oh,
damage
there goes
onto Evil
Nocturne.
Gambit.
Oh,
Camille
great
so
flash.
smooth. Lirku does get the flash
Oh, he gets
away,
out
so
of
does
there.
have that
Let's
ultimate.
go,
Silver Smite
Lirku.
once
Oh
again,
my
this time he's
gosh,
not gonna
he's
make the
nice.
same mistake. But Lirku really well played. Doesn't even use the ultimate, just the E and some kiting to walk it off. Silver Smite forced to burn the flash as well, and another attempted pick, but no ultimate used from the side of Evil Gambit. And no reward coming in, but JMSY is here.
Wait,
does get
what
that
was-
flag and drag on towards the Thresh. Does get the dunk on towards the Nocturne.
Is he
The
dead?
Ash Arrow comes out on towards the Jarvan. Hook goes on
No,
onto
he's
the
not.
Lucian as well.
Wow.
Possibly Lava Lizard is in trouble on the backline. Possibly
Uh-oh.
running away from Spirit. Scale Force used as well. Ash W comes out on towards it, but Best Plunger misses. the flag and
JSY, oh,
drag.
he's
Goes
stunned in the
wide.
tower.
Might be in trouble.
He's
He's
stunned
here,
on the
JMSY
tower.
taking a lot of the tower here. Vigor coming down. Event Horizon not gonna go off. Sirix is here as well, but
Gambit's here.
Showstopper going nowhere. JMSY does get the haymaker landed on top of the haymaker.
He's
Evil Gambit,
down.
can he get a kill in return? No. Best Plunger W does nothing there, and it looks like the side of Big Energy kiting it out.
And we get Rift Herald from that. Let's go.
So big, they're 4 for 1.
Yeah, and the Vigor buys some time, Jason, but after that, he's not offering much. And so if you're picking these pick champions like Nocturne and Ash, commit to that. Commit to that style. because these skirmishes are exactly what Big Energy want, and they're gonna continue to grow this gold lead because of it.
Dude, this has been domination.
5-1. Jarvan is 5-0. You know, you can't pick them off if they're the ones starting the fight too.
It's so difficult now, and the Annie doesn't matter. The Annie's just there to distract them. DZT need to stop trying to kill the Annie because it's just not worth it. You have to try to shut down the Lucian and the Jarvan, which is a tall order.
Hear that, Cam? It's just not worth it. Just don't kill him.
From Lucian. Has the QSS and the steel caps. He's got his angles covered, Jason. It's gonna be really hard to kill him now. He has the Gale Force, he has Flash, and he has his Relentless Pursuit to reposition. So many tools available to the big Energy AD carry.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely.
We've got a tower down in bot side. That's the only tower? Yeah, that's the only tower so far.
I think that was a really misplayed fight from Evil Gambit too, because you know the set ult kind of went nowhere there, and you know there wasn't any target focus. You know, one moment they were hitting the Lucian, one moment they hit the Zyra, one moment is the Jarvan. You know, if Vigar puts the W down onto Jarvan.
Okay, so we're gonna try and take mid lane turret here.
Goes over towards DZT, and maybe that changes the entire type of the game. But you know, we don't live in that world, and so you know it's a different story. And
yep, we got mid lane turret. Okay.
Big Energy are gonna get the mid tower as a result.
So we got bottom and mid.
Yeah,
we get a second charge. Let's go.
Don't know if they'll be able to crack the tier 2 tower here.
No.
Coming in, but yeah, not enough of a wave. Not willing to flip the dive.
Wait, did that charge actually like hit the tower?
But Lucian with that piercing light, he can just step up and.
Is that a thing that you can stop the charge? I didn't see a lot of damage done to that tower.
30 seconds and complete vision dominance on the blue quadrant for Big Energy.
Yeah, absolutely. Lyricue can just do what he wants. Like, look at all that healing. Look at just all the strength of that Camille. Up a level, up 15 CS, up a whole item. Evil Gambit hasn't finished the item yet. And, you know, this stuff is really worrying to see from the side of DZT. 7,000 gold down at 18 minutes already is huge. And, you know, 3 seconds till this dragon. Now, it's not as bad as last game where they just gave up soul point, but it looks like this dragon is just going to go for free.
Yeah, I mean, the Nocturne's top, which just signals to
was it free or did they earn it?
And Big Energy that DZT have no interest.
Little column A, little column B. Okay.
As a teleport comes into the enemy jungle. Wait, no, sorry, going top lane. My bad.
Now,
Lyricue just goes right in for him.
Lyricue maybe.
Dude, he's in the tower. Why?
Coming from Silent Elements as well. The Event Horizon goes down. Lyricue picks up the kill on towards the Nocturne. Evil Gambit picks up the kill on towards Lyricue in return as well. But Silent Elements forced to use a teleport and not get anything from it. DZT will get a top tier 1 for their troubles, but that's a free bottom tier 2 for the side of Big Energy, and that is not stonks there.
Okay, that I guess I don't know enough about the game to understand why that was a great play. Because when I saw him go in for that, I thought he was going in for way too much.
At the price of 2 teleports.
Yeah, and it looks like Big Energy are happy to take that trade. They're forcing down this bottom lane tower. JMSY does go for that flag and drag forward, but good spacing from Best 100 to be able to get out. Now, turret is down, but will they make a move on the inhibitor? Silver Smite does have to use that spell shield to get out, but it looks like inhibitor is going to go over towards the side of Big Energy pretty early on in the game, I would say.
Under 20 minutes.
And, you know, in that top lane, DZT are able to get the
under 20 minutes, over double the kills, over they've got over 5k.
Fluctuated down to 6,000. So maybe some hope, but still.
Was there more? I guess there was more of a gold lead for BM earlier.
That exchange of turrets was the best that DZT could do in this situation, and I think the inhib going down, if Big Energy can't end in the next couple minutes, I think is a boon.
Shower going down on towards JMSI. Nocturne coming as well. Paranoia, but Silver Smite is all by himself. Forces the flash, forces the QSS out the Lucian. It was too early. Silver Smite picks up the kill on towards the Lucian. Shut down, going towards the Nocturne. Lava Lizard picks up the return kill on the advance, but the Hawk, the W goes down on towards the Annie. Flash coming down on towards possibly purple.
Annie with the
going down on towards JMSI. Haymaker coming down from Evil Gambit picks up the kill as well. JMSI forces the flash out from Best Plunger, gets the return.
Does he get Plunger? He does.
Where are you kiting towards? JMSI trying to do as much damage, but shut down going towards the set. Silent Elements picks up the kill on 2 booster 2 for 4 for the side of DZT.
Wow,
great fight, really
nice
good
fight.
To their way back into this game.
Oh,
can they take anything from it though? Are they going to take the Rift Herald?
Such a chaotic extended fights, Jason, and great credit to DZT.
That's the thing,
for
is
pulling
they
the
need to
trigger and
take
forcing the
something
fight
from it.
when they knew that the Camille couldn't join, but if the Lucian QSSs correctly, I think they lose that fight. And that's
If they can't take anything
consider,
from it,
that they
then
won that fight because of a misplay on their opponent's part, which is not something you should be relying on. It's great when it happens, you're relieved when it does, but that's going to have to happen several times over this game for DZT to be in any position to win this game and take us to game 3.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Set does have that kind of 1.5 item breakpoint, but still 2 items to the Camille. Nocturne is going for that lethality, but Jarvan, 2 items. Once again, 2 items for... Oh, not 2 items for Lucian. In fact, is Lucian... Don't look at Lucian's items and welcome.
I'm going for Baron?
I'm doing my best. I'm just eyes glued to the minimap and to this Baron take that we see unfolding before our eyes.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
No flash on the Nocturne, but he does have Paranoia, so if they can give him a control word like they just did, Hawkshot flying over the top as well. I don't know if you want to flip this if you're Big Menergy. I mean, they look very confident. They're not deterred at all.
Yeah, there's 2 people in the base for DZT. You know, they definitely...
They're clearing out all the wards. Wow, that was huge.
Silversight's chunked out a lot going in as well.
He's got it.
They stole it.
So Mr. picks up the return kill instead, but that is so much time bought for DZT. Great smite coming in from Silver Smite, really going after the namesake here, and you know, buying so much time for Dread Zone right now.
Yeah, and this is not a great situation for Big Menergy. They really dropped the... Oh no.
Oh, okay, wait, Lyricue might be in trouble here.
I think he's
kind
dead.
of in awkward position, forced to use the Hextech ultimate, but into 4 Lava
Oh,
Lizard,
never mind.
picks up the kill onto... Lyricue picks up the kill on towards Evil Gambit, instead Silent Elements
Wow.
gets onto JMSY, and Lyricue just manages to live. And so, you know, 1 for 1
That's
in the
huge
end,
for
if I'm
DZT to pick
DZT,
up
I'm
or to
happy
steal
for
that
1 for
Baron.
1. You know, 6,000 gold lead a few minutes ago, now it's 5,000. And just like that, they're chipping away at this lead and, you know, getting closer into this game.
Yeah, and inhibs down, which means 1 lane is already no-go for Big Menergy. That's guaranteed gold going into the pockets of whatever member DZT decides to send down there. Baron, for the next few minutes, buys time in the other 2 lanes. So,
Yeah,
Dragon's coming up
the
here
Drake's gonna
in
spawn,
15 seconds.
but Sets doesn't have
Or
teleport
am I
right when
wrong?
he's
I'm wrong.
up,
I'm
so
way wrong. It
it's gonna be
spawns now.
close.
Set will have teleport really soon, so maybe you want to push out the midway, but 3 people from the side of Big Menergy are already here. The Camille, the Zyra, the Annie, girl boss, the girl squad is here already, and they're ready to rock and roll. But you know, Jarvan is here now, so the window for DZT to start off this dragon is gone, and it looks like they might have to force a team fight here. But Hookshot goes down on towards Evil Gambit, quite zoomed in here as we see the baby cage going down on towards the bottom half of the river. JMSI sweeping for vision here. And
we zoom
you know,
out.
focused onto JMSY. Yeah, we could get a zoom out. That'd be great.
Thank
but
you.
possibly Purple does get the hook on towards the Stranglethorns coming down as well. Silver Smite one-shotting the Lucian in the backline, but not able to get the kill. Silent Menace on a killing spree. Evil Gambit picks up the kill on towards Lyricue. Possibly Purple walking forward, posturing forward as much as they want.
No, 1 for 2. Just kidding.
Kill onto the Nocturne, like I said earlier, and it looks like it's gonna be a 1 for 2 so far for the side of DZT. Really split fight from the side of Big Energy, and it looks like they might just be able to start off this dragon here, but Lava Lizard does have that stun, does have that 3 mark on the passive here. Looks like the Big Energy are going to get the base out of Lucian here. Sirix not in a good enough condition to force the fight, but Sirix once again, oh no, he's canceled the recall, but the hook
good hook.
Oh man, oh my gosh, oh no.
Now, Evil Gambit does have that Haymaker, huge damage going on onto the Lucian, and looks like these
That's
are able to pick up the
huge.
second dragon and get themselves 1 more step into the door and coming back
That's
into the game.
huge for DZT.
Oh, Jason, it's... Don't call it a comeback yet. Don't. I'm not gonna call it. It's not a comeback yet. There's still some more distance to cover. But the Nocturne, the Paranoia just creates so much confusion, and that's the value, and it will outstrip the value that the J4 offers because 1, it's J4, and 2, there's a Thresh on the enemy team. And so the longer the game goes, even if Thresh is unable to Lantern early in the game, which is what we saw, the longer the game goes, the more the Thresh can adjust, and the more comfortable they are using the Lantern to evade the Cataclysm, and the more valuable the Nocturnal becomes. And Oh, here's the arrow.
Showing a flash ult coming down on towards the Jarvan.
Great face breaker.
Haymaker too. Silver Spike goes down as well, but the baby cage
Wow,
traps two in
DZT
there
is
as well.
gaining some
Does get the staircase
confidence.
off from the side of the Jarvan. Silver Spike trying to do as much damage as possible, but the calling not
Evil
able to pick up
Gambit
Evil Gambit
survives.
in the last place. Sirix also in trouble
That's
here. Walks
so
into
sad.
the baby cage. One shot by the Vanguard, triple kill, going towards Silent Elements, and it looks like I'm calling it a comeback here, Simulcrum. DZT are back in this game.
Yeah, they're
Wow.
not just back in this game. They're in the lead now because that's two. The gold may not reflect it, the towers may not reflect it, but those are decisive teamfight wins these past few minutes.
Yeah, those are huge.
And Big Energy nowhere close to Soul Point. The Camille not really a factor. Superior side laning for sure, but really not been able to be utilized by Big Energy thus far. And the Nocturne just continues to get scarier. Every time he finds success with it, now, the more dangerous it is. The more that Big Energy will be confused and scared when the paranoia comes down.
Speaking of which, all in coming in from Lirky. Oh, look at that damage that Camille has to offer. Set doesn't have that showstopper yet. Trying to do as much healing as possible. It looks like it's gonna be a solo kill for the side of Lirky.
Nice.
Flashes
Let's go,
forward
Lirky.
just to be sure. Lirky picks up the solo kill on towards Evil Gambit, but still, once again, DZT are able to pick up a return tower in this bot lane. So not the end of the world, but I guess we take those.
Yeah, we do take those, and I think I have a hunch, Jason, that this game's gonna devolve into Camille splitting and trying to draw DZT members away from their superior team fighting setup, and we're just gonna see a run around. The Camille's gonna run around the map trying to draw people to her, and Big Energy are gonna try to poke holes when the rotations come in, and they're gonna try to end the game that way.
Yeah, absolutely. I think definitely Camille has that split push that, maybe even build a hull breaker or something, Smile. But
I mean, that could be. It could be. It also could be Sterex.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll see.
Yikes, did their streamers go down?
Sterex as well. Great item spike for the side of Lirky. First to hit 3 items here in the whole game, but look at...
That's not me lagging, that's them.
And Big Energy are chilling in bot river.
There we go.
Yeah, they're recalling in bot river, and I wonder what they're doing down there because the Drake's gonna spawn, but Soul is 2 Drakes away for either team. The Baron is pretty important here.
Yeah, but Jameis Swipe does pick up that Guardian Angel, so this Jarvan has so much survivability, has that Sterex, has that Gore Drinker, has that Guardian Angel. This Jarvan is going to take forever to kill, and that's great for the side of Big Energy, because you can drag out these fights for so long and really let the Camille go to work. But on the other end, DZT are happy to drag out the fights. They have Ashe, they have a Vigard, they have a Set, they have a Thresh. These are champs that are so great at excelling and dragging out these team fights too that it's going to be really close. And I think even though it is a 3,000 lead for the side of BM, it's going to be a really close fight.
Yeah, it's anyone's game. I'm favoring DZT slightly, given that the J4 has really started to fall off. The Annie has found very little this game, Jason.
Yeah, Annie has
Very
been
quiet
sad
game
this game.
from the Big Energy mid laner. And they're starting the Baron, but there's a ward.
They're on vision. They know it's happening, and so they're moving over. Everyone's pings are coming down on towards the Baron. Camille is on the sideline there, but Silver Smite is in that vicinity there. Does have that paranoia too, but the Annie is walking over trying to zone them away. They know this is happening, and DZT aren't responding. They aren't moving forward.
Wow, they're just giving a
They
Baron?
want the Drake.
They're trading for Soul Point.
They're just
I
giving
don't
the
know how
Baron
to
for
feel
Soul.
about this.
Oh, here's
Oh,
Silver
no
Smite.
way.
Nope.
Blue team picks up the Baron
Andy
after this
Andy's
time,
dead.
and
Nice.
so they tried to go for the flip, and it looks like it's not going to work out.
Oh no!
I think
Oh no! Base race? No, not base race.
No, they're all going to recall, which is good news. But I don't know if that was the right call. Silver Smite was getting zoned off by the Annie, and so they decided to trade for Drake. But you have all these tools in a team fight, and you just kind of gave it away. Now that is one inhibitor for the side. Flash for Lava Lizard, but is that a dangerous flash? Ignite going down on towards the Vigor as well, trying to keep it out.
Oh, he's dead.
Going towards the Annie. Evil
my
Gambit
God.
might be in trouble too, but Lava Lizard with a great ultimate and picking up the combo on towards the Vigor and picking him off. It looks like just like that, it's a 5 versus 2, and just like that, Liu, Big Menergy, the whole team is knocking on the doors of DZT.
Come on, let's go.
2 seed is who? It looks like Big Menergy are going to
2
be able to pick up the
seed
2-0, the clean sweep, and advance themselves to the next round of playoffs.
Jace, it was close until it wasn't, and that was absurd. Like we were just commenting that Big Menergy's mid laner was such a quiet game on the Annie, and then critical.
BM is who?
To guarantee the end. Once the Vigar's down, they don't have the tools to contain Big Menergy's comp anymore.
Let's go!
Absolutely, and you know, like,
Yo!
such a huge thing was just that. You know, that was one flash.
Yo, that was
one
awesome.
Flash alt combo, just completely hundreds.
Yo, that was awesome. I am so glad I got in to watch that. I am so glad. Yeah, I know. It was, well, yeah. They didn't hit on you as much second game. At the end, when, I mean, granted the end was what, a minute, but at the end they hit you with you had an extremely nice ult, and they were like, oh my god, that Annie ult. Yeah, bro, either if you want to watch this game back, either through them or through me, either way, just to hear what they're saying, they had some words for you guys. What, you mean the Annie stun? Or you mean like quiet game into Annie stun with like certain moments, I would say. Yo, I totally jinxed you guys. During the second game, at like the midpoint of the second game where they made their comeback, I was like, yo, BM. If any of you dudes, probably Lava Lizard, but if any of you dudes watch this back, I want you to know, you guys are freaking impressive. And literally, as I said that, you guys get double killed into them just stomping you for like, I don't know, 3-4 minutes. I was like, oh shit. Yo, they actually had a little comeback there, which was impressive. But then they gave you the Baron. I get that Nocturne was coming in to try and take it from you, but I don't know why they just gave that to you. And like the announcers were saying it too. They had vision on that the whole time. They knew you guys were starting that. Dude, this freaking, I can see him flying in the camera. So they just gave that to you. Oh no, they knew 100%. They knew from the very, they had a ward in the very back. They knew the whole time. And all they sent over was the Nocturne. So I get their plan was, I guess, they'll trade the Baron for Soul, but I mean, if you just take Baron and win off it, hey, I mean, that's a win. Yeah, exactly. I'll take that trade any day. Yo, nice 2 games. That was fun to watch. That was a blast. I'm pretty sure the woman and I, is she home yet? I don't see the light on. The woman and I were planning on Buffalo Wild Wings. If you're feeling it, let me know. Otherwise, yeah. Go talk with your peeps. Yeah. Well, not like right now, but tonight. Like in a few minutes, probably, whenever she gets home. So, yo, good games. Yo, tell them all I said good games. And tell them if they want to check out the VOD, I've got it. That's how you self-promote. All right, Sibo. All right. I don't think, like I said, like I just told him, I don't think I'm going to have time for hopping onto Dark Souls, being that it is 7:15 in the PM. So I am going to probably go get B-dubs with the woman. Tomorrow though. Tomorrow. What do we think? I think yes. We do the Dark Souls tomorrow. Yeah? Wait, is this my main screen? Rip. I've got to fix that. I've got my cam in the bottom right of my main screen. It shouldn't be there. What do I have it in? Hold on. What do I have here? Bottom right. That's just... Oh, that's this PC. Okay. Okay, so yeah. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here for right now and go get some food. But tomorrow, we're hopping on DS2, okay? Unless something else pops up. As for right now, I am on call. So I could get a call at any time and have to go out and help some people warm up because it apparently just turned to winter overnight. But other than that, I'm just going to be chilling, playing games, whether it be Dark Souls or whatever. So Dark Souls right now, playing on it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for chilling. Thank you for anybody that sees this. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being you. Till next time.